If you're looking to lose fat without starving, then this video is for you. Eating according to calorie density or volume eating is nothing new. It's not a new concept. In this video, I'm going to show you an example of that exact concept. When you are trying to lose weight, you want to be in a calorie deficit, but you also don't want to be starving. And you don't want to reduce your calories too low because otherwise you're going to be starving and then you're just going to binge and go totally off the rails. When I was younger, I would go on these crazy diets. I would restrict my calories so low, and I could do it for a while, and yes, I would lose weight, but I was absolutely miserable. So I will show you how you can build your plate so you can eat more food for not more calories. If you like this type of content, be sure to give it a like, and please subscribe, hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video, which is every week. I always think it's easier to show a visual aid, so let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. So first off, we have a protein bar. Now this is a pretty good one. It's got 20 grams of protein, but it's 270 calories. It's 8 grams of fat, 33 grams of carbs, and a lot of that is coming from sugar. Like I said, 20 grams of protein and 7 grams of fiber. Now these are great if you are out and about and you don't think you're going to be home for a while. Throw one in your purse, have it in your car. I like to take these when I travel, especially if I'm in a different country, because I don't know if they're going to have the type of food that I want. So I want to make sure I'm getting at least some protein. So I'll throw some of these in my suitcase and take them with me traveling. Or would you rather have this beautiful bowl that is less calories, 250 calories, 1 gram of fat, 39 grams of carbs, which is coming from the broccoli and the rice, 22 grams of protein, and 10 grams of fiber. Now, which one do you think is going to keep you fuller longer? This bar or this whole bowl of food? So this is just one example of how you want to be eating. Now, these are great in a pinch, but this is something you don't want to eat every day. It's a lot of calories for not a lot of nutrition. And here we have some fava bean tofu. I've got about 85 grams. I've got about 75 grams of rice and 150 grams of broccoli and 1.5 tablespoons of sweet chili sauce. So I would much prefer to have this. It's going to keep me fuller longer and be able to sustain a calorie deficit because I will not be starving. So that is just one simple example of what you can do to stay in a calorie deficit and still enjoy a good amount of food. Now, if you don't know what calorie density is or what that means, I will leave a chart up here so you can see an example. And it will show that you want to eat the lower calorie dense foods. And that, of course, is all the plants, right? That's your potatoes, that's your rice, that's your broccoli, that's your oatmeal. Those are the things that you want to fill your plate with because you're going to get more volume of food. And one more thing I want to mention about a calorie deficit is that you want to be in a moderate calorie deficit. Do not restrict your calories so much that you are absolutely starving. This never works. I mean, it will temporarily, but if you really want to make this a lifestyle, then you need to be just in a moderate calorie deficit. And if you don't know how many calories is your maintenance calories, then check out the tdeecalculator.net. I'll leave that link below. And that will give you an estimate of what your maintenance calories are. And then maybe take like 300 calories off of that. If your maintenance calories are, say, 2,000 calories a day, then knock off 250 or 300 calories and use that as your calorie deficit. And you'll know if it's working because you'll start losing fat. And if I say weight, I really mean fat because the number on the scale doesn't really give you a true picture of what's going on. You can definitely lose weight, but you could be losing muscle, and that is something we do not want to do, especially after the age of 50. We want to hold on to that muscle and actually build muscle. That's why I'm always talking about getting adequate protein, exercising, walking, strength training. It all goes hand in hand. Getting sleep, managing your stress, drinking lots of water. It's a whole symphony of things that you need to do to get your body in optimal health. It's very important. So again, I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a like, share it with your friends, be sure to subscribe, and check out all the resources I offer in the description box. I do have a cookbook. I have a 7-day reset. I have a 14-day reset, so you can check those out as well. And again, I appreciate all your support. And if you've made it this far in the video, please comment below with volume, and that way I know you made it to the end with me, and I really appreciate it. Remember, all my recipes are good for you, they're good for the animals, and they're good for the planet, and what you put on your plate determines your fate. Until next time, thank you. Okay, one down.